Big up to everyone. Back again with another weekend roundup video. We are the Fellowship of the Realist, me, the Liverpool Prophet, joined by Vigilante and Rasta Stocks. How you guys doing, man?
Doing well, bro. How are you?
All good, bro. All good. Rasta, how you doing, man?
Esther?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? You wasn't hearing me just now?
Yeah,
We can hear you.
Okay, yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. I thought you guys wasn't hearing me just a minute ago.
Now we can hear you, bro. It's all good. It's all good.
Okay, because I'm like, don't tell me I'm having technical difficulties too.
Yeah, all good, yeah? You all good?
Yeah, all good.
Yeah.
It's been a good weekend of football. Some
Yeah.
good games today.
100%. Big up to Gooey MSC.
Big
Big up to Mr. Jossie J. Big up. Big up. Appreciate it. Yeah, we were. Apologies, guys. I can't have my camera on because I'm having some issues today. So bear with me for tonight. Hopefully by the next stream it will be sorted. Big up to the nighttime kid, my brother. Boy, it's a joke. Big up, lads.
Yeah, it is.
Be happy, bro. Yeah, big up, man.
To be fair, I went and looked at the highlights of the Spurs game, and that was terrible.
Yeah, I haven't watched them yet. To be fair.
Well, the same thing. That the second goal that they should have scored last week. That was ruled out for the Gabriel dive. Pretty much the same thing, but was given against them for this weekend.
Yeah, crazy, man. Absolutely crazy.
Shameful.
Yeah. Yeah, but nighttime kid, you are not happy this weekend. So what game should we start with then, guys? Should we start with the big event or should we work our way through it?
Start your one.
Anyone.
All right, I guess big up to Michael.
Was that your first watch along as well that you did this weekend?
No, it was my second. I did the Forest one. That was the first one. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Big up,
Big up, Michael.
King. King he may or may not be joining us, Michael. We'll see how it goes. Good evening, AJ. Big up, AJ, man.
He's probably doing a stinker and sleep, you know? Who knows? But big up King nonetheless.
I could be dropping a message.
Yeah, you can do that. I guess we'll start with my game then. Liverpool 5, West Ham United 2. I can't really complain, to be fair. A decent performance and a decent win as well. Scored 5 goals and yeah, man, a game that I expected would be a lot closer. Scoreline wise, I thought West Ham would come and put up a bit more of a fight. They didn't, to be fair. Relatively easy. Score in the first 5 minutes. Ekitike scores a goal. Nighttime kid says thank you, Liverpool. You're welcome, bro. You're welcome, man. But yeah, score in the first 5 minutes. I think West Ham came with the intent of trying to play a low block to begin with, but because we scored so early, they had to change their game plan, and that worked in our advantage because against the low blocks we're dead anyway. So the fact they came out and actually played for the whole 90 minutes, credit to them, but it made it easier for us. Perfect example of why relegation level sides never try and play out against big clubs, because this is the outcome. But yeah, man, I thought McAllister had a good game. Ekitike had a good game. All around, decent performances. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you didn't want to believe until I told you, believe.
What am I supposed to be believing in exactly?
Bro, what did Klopp say? Believe.
Big up everyone in the chat.
Big up, Dancho.
Big up everyone in the chat.
I will say, because I went back and looked at the Spurs highlights. You guys are terrible. You're lucky not to have conceded multiple goals before you actually got one back. But again, it's the inconsistency of referees throughout different games this weekend.
100%. But did you guys check? Did you guys get to watch the Liverpool West Ham game then, or?
That's the only one.
I saw the highlights. Not too bad though. I saw the highlights.
First,
I mean, you guys deserve the win. To be fair, you man deserve the win.
Yeah, West Ham were pants, but let's be honest, they were absolutely pants. If they played a low block, that would have been a lot closer because against low blocks we're dead, and the longer the game goes on, the more frustrated we would have got. So they played right into our hands, literally. And to be fair, these 3 games coming up that we've had, Forest, West Ham, and Wolves, we've got 6 points so far. So let's see if we can get another 3 on a Tuesday against Wolves away. So
you should.
Yeah, you got away with one last weekend. Forest should have beaten you.
100%. Yeah. 100%.
But then, from the sounds of it, obviously West Ham coming out and attacking you, opening up all the space, and you just exploited it.
Mm-hmm.
You've done what you should have done, really, with a team like that.
Yep, exactly. See what we can do on Tuesday, man. Let's see if we can get another 3 points. The only negative is the fact that we conceded 2 goals. Both the goals that we conceded could have been avoided. Defensively, we weren't great. That's the only real negative. Other than that, all around decent performance, to be fair. So, yeah, we'll take it. Big week coming up. Like I said, Newcastle play United. Chelsea play Villa. So, we got a big opportunity here now to close the gap even more. So, yeah, man. Yeah, that was our game.
Because United are getting a bit clear of you now. They're in 3rd.
Yeah, literally.
So, and if you do win your next game, you probably be 4th.
Yeah, we would be. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Basically, you just need to chase down Villa.
Villa are the team, really, aren't they? That
I think they're on their way out the top 4.
Agreed, bro. 100%.
Unai going to focus on Europa. I think that's what he's going to focus on.
Yeah, it's kind of like if he wins Europa, he gets Champions League anyway, doesn't he? That way.
Yep.
So,
and he gets Super Cup. So in a way, it's smart.
It is.
Yep.
It is. That Palace centre back, he scored and then got a red card and gave a penalty away. Yeah. Rasta, I did tell you Sesko would be good, says Nighttime Kid.
Yeah, you did.
I don't know. I think he still needs to show a bit more consistency because he's just coming off the bench and scoring.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to be doing that from starts, really.
Facts.
Yeah. And listen, we had opportunity. It should have been 4. It should have been 4-1 or 4-0. But you know what? We had 2 chances. We didn't score. So it's just like I'll take the win, but I wanted more goals because I feel like the more goals we are on goal difference alone, I'm like, okay, our goal difference is good. Even if a team is level on points with us, they won't necessarily go above us because our goal difference is high. You know what I'm saying? And I really do believe wherever we finish, I hope it's in the top 5 because the last time I was in the Champions League was in 2023. So it's been a minute. You get me?
I think you'll definitely get Champions League this season, from what I'm seeing from you guys.
Yeah. I don't know how long we're gonna stay in the Champions League, bro. But listen, I want it to be as long as possible. You get me? Because
you know, when teams sack their managers and they always get the manager bounce. You've definitely had the biggest one this season.
Yeah, man. Somebody asked me when the new manager bounce is gonna happen. It's gonna end. I said at the end of the season. It could end at the end of the season. As long as I know we have Champions League, it could end at the end of the season. I don't care. As long as it ends at the end of the season.
How many wins in a row have you had recently?
This is gonna be 6.
So that's 6 in a row?
Yeah, 6, yeah.
So that guy can cut his hair now, finally.
No, not 6 in a row. Sorry, my bad. It's 4 in a row, but all wins in total is 6 wins. But we had 4 wins in a row.
Right, so he's literally one game off getting his haircut.
Yeah. But yeah, Vig, like, you know me, bro. I don't care about that guy and his haircut, bro. I think he's just taking
it. Like gimmick needs to end because I'm just interested in what he's going to do once it's over.
Yeah, he'll probably jump on another trend.
He'll be irrelevant then.
Yeah.
Guys are waste of space now. Waste of space, bro.
It will be interesting to see what he does.
100%. 100%. Nighttime Kid, Liverpool scored 5 and Salah was the only one who dropped. Yeah, man. Yeah.
No, not Tom Kid. I want that whole nonsense to end. I'm sick of seeing stuff on Instagram pop up. That idiot.
Big up, AJ. Appreciate you, bro, on that.
Yeah, big up, AJ.
Villa have Chelsea on Wednesday. That's going to be a huge game, Danchum.
Did any of you watch the City game, by the way, or the result, or the
I caught
highlight?
a bit of it. Yeah, I caught a little bit of it. Not much though. About 20 minutes, I think.
Yeah, pretty much what I thought. And I'll tell you what, they're looking better. That defense actually looks more capable than people realise.
Yeah.
How really good they are. And I can tell you what, Arsenal's defence isn't far off.
No. Nope. United on a roll. Where's King? He should be joining us in a little bit, Gunnaresi. Should be. You know what pisses me off even more? United was just as bad last season as us, and look at them now. The right
Yes.
Yeah.
But the thing is, after winning that trophy, you guys should have kicked on, should have built on it and gone further, but you didn't.
Yeah, but look what Ange says on the overlap thing. He said Spurs, they're not a big club. Ange said he wanted to sign in Buemo. But they got rid of him. You know?
Then they should have said more at the time if that's what was going on.
Exactly. Yeah, King should be here, Gunnaresi. I wouldn't worry about United, to be fair. They're in no title race. They will start dipping off soon.
And for all we know, Ange is lying because it's very easy to say, "Oh, I wanted to sign this player, I wanted to sign that player."
That's
Funny
it.
enough, they're all ones that are playing well and scoring goals.
True. But
Didn't even Cunha and Bremer and Semenyo.
yeah, I mean, but it's his words against theirs, though. I'm just saying it based off of what he said. I'm like, okay, I get it. You know what I mean?
One thing I will say is look who's was it Cunha and Bremo and Semenyo, he said, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All three of them are in good form.
Yes.
Big up Indian Scouser. So I think Andy's relying on that one.
Yeah, he might be, yeah. He might be actually.
Potentially, man. Yeah, Andre, it's mad, isn't it? It's crazy, man. They can't say
I
better
wonder,
than last
I wonder if Gyökeres was banging in goals and so was around 25 league goals the season if he would have said Gyökeres, for example.
Hey, we don't even know. Maybe.
Yeah.
I think some of what Andrew said is true, but I think a lot of it with the signings is bullshit.
So on the topic of Tottenham, yeah, I'm gonna give you and Rasta what you guys want. You wanted to laugh at Spurs? Off you go, guys. We'll talk about their game next then. Spurs. Take it away, Video Rasta.
Oh my God, bro!
I'll let you guys have
It's funny laughing at them. I mean, they are a shambles, but as well, more bad decisions in that game from the refereeing.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen it all across the league this weekend, as we always do.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, at the point where I can't laugh much at them anymore. I feel sorry for them. I actually feel sorry for their fans because there's ones that don't deserve this. Even at Spurs, like the club, they can go and fuck themselves. I hate that club, but in terms of the people, there's still people at the end of the day that feel that pain.
Yeah.
And this is something that we've all spoken about. The modern game completely forgets the lifeblood of the club is the fans.
Mm-hmm.
And it's clear a lot of clubs don't do it, especially their club. They're not doing that.
No.
But still, it's funny. Like, fuck Spurs.
Big up, Brian.
Big up, Brian.
Big up, Brian. Oh my God.
But I will say, where are the protests? That's one thing that those fans aren't doing. Where's the protests in the ground?
Yeah, there should be protests every week.
There should be loads of protests calling this out. Even Sky Sports and everyone on there, they're not really saying anything about it.
Yeah, man. The last time I seen is that they said Spurs need every help they can get.
I know if relegation doesn't bring your whole fan base together, what will?
Yeah. I suppose if you look at a positive thing for Spurs, the only positive thing is the other two teams around them drop points as well. That's it. Really.
Another positive thing, they've got a good chance of winning a league next year.
Oh my God!
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Just know that he's the best striker on the planet. What are we doing here?
Yeah. I don't think anyone really expected Tottenham to win this game though, coming into it away at Fulham.
Fulham should have battered them 4-5-0 in that game.
100%.
They were all over them. They missed quite a few open chances there.
True. That's true. 100%.
Oh yeah, of course they will. It's the history of the Spurs.
The history of the
So Rasta, how are you feeling about the Tottenham game? I know you don't you have a disdain for them as well.
bro, listen. Let me tell you this, bro. Like, I'm mad that last season my team was the team that gave him a trophy. But you know what? Bro? At the same time, it's like if they didn't invest well in the summer, we invested well in the summer. I felt like we still needed more, we still needed to do a little bit more in the summer. But at the same time, I'm not really stressing. I'm not really gonna stress. Our attack is much better, yeah.
Champions League.
And Champions League is on the horizon.
Not some kid.
You feel me? Champions League is on the horizon.
They beat you in the Champions League final, so just yep. Nothing else needs to be said. Yeah, carry on, Rasta.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, like, I said we invested well in the summer, and I'm like, okay, let's see what happens. We got rid of Scammerem. That's like the best decision. But at the same time, bro, Spurs, you guys barely did anything. And hey, listen, you sacked the manager that won you guys a trophy. You feel me? Factually won you guys a trophy. Sacked him. Hired a manager.
And with that one night, some kid, we would have won 06, but if it wasn't, and this has actually been admitted by the referee, Barcelona paid him in 06 when we were in that final. And UEFA he admitted it a few years ago. We were cheated out the 06 Champions League final. We were the deserved winners of it that year. Jens Lehmann conceded one goal en route to the final. I'm not crying, bro. I'm just being honest. In fact, if anything, I'm angry. It's on site with that referee.
Nighttime kid,
man. Yeah, nighttime kid. We actually still scored, and we beat Madrid. We beat Juventus, and we beat Villarreal. You didn't beat any big clubs on your route to the final, bro, and you didn't score. So, tush.
There we have it, man. There we have it. So from Tottenham's next two games, then they've got Palace at home, I think on Wednesday or Tuesday, one of the two, and they've got us away on Sunday. How do you guys think that's going then?
Who are they got on Sunday?
They've got us away on Sunday.
Oh, they're definitely losing at Anfield.
They're losing at Anfield for sure.
Palace, they might actually get something from that one, being realistic here, because they're in terrible form as well.
Mm-hmm. But they're not getting relegated. They got at least 35 to 38 points.
Yeah, they're not going down. They'll be fine. So
they'll get near it, I think, if they keep losing games, because obviously their team has been ripped apart this season, big time.
Mm-hmm.
And Glasner's leaving at the end of the season anyway.
I'm surprised he hasn't walked out already, because the board's selling Gueye when they shouldn't have. And then they sold Mateta as well.
He did. He threatened to walk at the beginning of the season.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a mess. That club really isn't a mess. That board has really, really let that whole fan base down.
Yeah.
After winning their first trophy, that's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
And it's criminal, but I look at it this way, yeah. If you had something good going on and you want to build on the momentum, and this is a manager, hence again that won them their first trophy in umpteen years, I think you lot should listen to the manager and say, don't sell this player, don't sell this player. Let's continue to build on this. Let's challenge. Let's push for Europe, etc., etc. You know what I'm saying?
Eze was always going to leave, but they should not have got rid of Gueye. And
you guys hear me?
Yeah, you Prophet.
Family just started working as well, all of a sudden.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, but honestly, guys, I'm gonna be real honest with you here, right? And I say this before, and I said it before, and I'm gonna say it again. I feel like the clubs that are like your Crystal Palace, your Brightons, your Fulham, they have good quality, they have good talent, right? Is the ownership of the club going to do any and everything to keep them for them to continue to climb the table to challenge? No, but let's be honest here, right? Last season, Newcastle. Oh my God, did this man just say 2-2? Oh
Mhm.
God, Newcastle.
Vart is gonna cook your defense, bro.
Newcastle surprised me last season because I wasn't expecting them to get Champions League, and they got Champions League, right? So I feel like if these owners of these other clubs want to be serious, bro, they gotta do what they have to do to hold on to their good players. But it's easier said than done because if a bigger club comes and offer them this and offer them that, they're gonna go.
Well, definitely you can see Adam Morton going in the summer.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
That's him
I,
now.
hope- yeah, Vic, I agree. I think we should get him. We should get him.
He's who you need at United for your midfield, big time.
And the other guy at Forest, I forgot his name too.
Elliot Anderson.
Yeah, Anderson. Yeah, either or.
98.
Either or.
Guys, sub King 98 if you haven't already. AJ, can you get his link in the chat, please?
Big up King 98, man.
Yeah,
Goody
that's-
SC, I don't know who this is. I'm not sure who that is.
I have
I
no
don't know if
idea.
you guys know, maybe.
I think I know the name. Elijah talks football. I know him. Yeah, I know the guy.
Big up.
What
King.
happened to him? What happened to him? Gonna see. What happened to him? I know the guy.
Wait, is Verts injured? Prophet?
Yeah, he's injured for he might be back for Spurs, but even if he's not injured, even if he is injured, we've got a Szoboszlai there, so shouldn't be.
Yeah, you'll rip them apart. I mean,
Yeah.
if you go and watch the Fulham highlights, they were just passing through the defence for fun.
Literally, bro. Yeah, Isak's not back until after the break.
It'll be next season, I think, with him, isn't it?
Nah, he's actually coming back after March, from what I've read.
Oh, that's good to know because it was
Yeah.
a bad injury.
But yeah, Prophet, didn't you guys beat Spurs already at their
Yeah,
ground?
we beat them 2-1 at their ground when they was down to
Their ground, yeah. And they're not beating you. They're not beating you guys at Anfield.
They haven't beaten us at Anfield in years, bro. To be fair,
Yeah, I'm telling you, they're not beating you at Anfield. They're not.
Yeah, I don't think they'll beat us this time either. Gak probably know what he'll do. Salah, we know what we think about him. You know what? Trust Salah to actually have a good game against Tottenham. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Yeah,
funny.
Only on midfield. We should be worried.
Not Tom Kid. Are you missing him by any chance?
What I will say is, I don't think Tottenham are just going to park the bus next weekend at Anfield night time, kid. You're not going to play, so we might have a bit of an issue against the low block, but
I
you
doubt
probably
it.
just
Bro.
pick it up for yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Seriously, Prophet, go and watch the highlights of the Fulham.
I'll have to check them out. Yeah,
It was awful.
we will do, Matt. Okay, night
No.
time, kid. Sure you will. Well.
Like, if you watch the last 10 minutes of that game last night, their defence is actually pretty solid now. Guayi's added the quality they needed.
Have Arsenal still got the least amount of goals conceded this year, or is it
But look, well, the so-called 15 thing of Chelsea that the Arteta cult said we're going to break has been finally beaten. Fine. I've had enough of that nonsense. Hold on. Yeah, we conceded. Wait, what? Full table. Hold on. Yeah, we've conceded 3 less goals than City and scored 1 more.
Yeah, that's Arsenal's so-called elite defense. Then
I told you it wasn't so great, didn't I?
Vid, you know what? Big up, yeah, big up night time, kid. That's what
There
it
you
is.
go.
Fulham. Yeah, fact, Boss the Blue. That is I don't know why I keep saying Boss the Blue. I mean night time, kid.
He's got boss in his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I did it earlier.
yeah. I think we can all agree Tottenham are in big trouble. Big trouble.
I think
Right,
the only game that they have got
relegation.
Well, I think the only one that get points on is Palace, I reckon.
Palace, yeah, potentially.
Yeah,
Even that's not guaranteed.
think so. I don't think so. I reckon Palace beat them.
That's the only one I see them potentially getting points, Rasta, because at Anfield, that's not an easy ground to win at.
No, they're not winning at Anfield.
That's not easy at all. Doesn't matter how terrible Liverpool are playing, it's the crowd that do it.
Yeah, 100%. Raya should have been sent off for 20k off a Chelsea player.
Well, to be fair, don't worry, we'll get into that. I've got quite a bit to say about my team, don't worry.
You've got to play Wolves as well, yeah, United Tom Kid, but that's not an easy game either. Arsenal drew there, so
Like I said, they got their first win this weekend.
yeah, they beat Villa. Yeah, they beat Villa. So
This is what I mean. You've got a real chance of knocking Villa at that top four profit.
100%, 100%.
Real chance.
Just again on Tuesday, I just want to see a professional job done. You know what I'm saying? Don't go there. Don't give Wolves any sort of encouragement. Just get the 3 points over the line. You know, because we got to play them on Tuesday, and we got to play them again at their ground on Friday in the cup. So yeah. Wolves getting smoked. We'll see about that.
All right, in the FA Cup.
Big up King, bro.
Big up, King.
Big up.
America Academy. America Academy. What's going on, America? You good?
No, why would I be good?
I guess now that King's here, we can transition into the Arsenal Chelsea game then. So whoever wants to take it away, Vids or King.
I need to call out a few of those players. My words that we get away with one today. Declan Rice, absolutely shameful. I think that's his worst game in an Arsenal shirt I've seen. Every corner from Chelsea, the man was facing into his own goal, away from the ball, hugging and salsa dancing with a Chelsea player. Every corner we had to defend. Absolute joke. Then you got Zubimendi doing the same thing, salsa dancing, but pushing Chelsea players into the net. That goal we scored, the first one, shouldn't have stood, in my opinion, because there was fouls all over the place in that first goal. Gabriel, again, what he's been doing for the past month or two, climbing all over players to get to a header, just shameful. And the goal we conceded, because I went back and watched it, the only player who jumped to try and head that clear is Nkapie, who obviously scored the own goal. We really did get away with one today, big time.
Yeah.
I agree.
You know, Gabriel, he could have been sent off. There's at least 2 or 3 times he's put quite a dirty challenge in. It's like,
He's lucky he got a yellow card.
yeah,
He's lucky he got a
yeah.
yellow card.
But again, it's terrible inconsistency from these referees. Because that ref was shameful in that game. Really, really poor. Even a situation where he should have just played advantage, he's pulled it back and it's like, what are you doing?
Fair.
I'm hearing Declan Rice is apparently injured. So,
Oh wow.
yeah, that's
He
just not
looked
good.
injured, to be fair. He didn't look
Again.
Yeah, and from what I'm hearing, I don't know the truth in it, but Odegaard's got a hamstring injury, so that could be a grade 3.
But bro, Vid, let's be honest, bro. When Odegaard is not in the team, y'all play 100 times better.
But it's not the point, bro. When did that happen? And from what I'm hearing, it's out till next season. So what the hell's
shit.
happened?
Wow.
That's injury like what, 121 or 122 this season since last season.
Shit.
I don't think he did actually, to be fair, because the reaction when he got the second yellows was just like, what? He had no idea in a way that he was about to get a red.
It was
You know, in a way, I actually feel for Odegaard in that sense with the World Cup, because I don't think he was even born the last time his country made the World Cup, and obviously he's the captain.
wow.
Like, I actually feel sorry for him. I'm not his biggest fan, but I feel really sorry for him. Is there a bigger honor? There isn't a bigger honor in football than representing your country at the World Cup.
That's true.
It's destroyed that for Odegaard. It's not every day Norway make a World Cup. This is why another reason we're not winning anything this season. Because if Rice has got injured, that could be bad. Really bad.
I hear it.
I think for me, bro, I watched the game and I just felt like Arsenal were really cowardly, man, especially when Chelsea went down to 10 men. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Chelsea looked like they were going to score. They did, even though it was offside. But
they're down to 10 men. Yeah, all you guys had to do really was keep the ball and control the game. But
we looked like we were the away team in that
exactly,
game.
bro. I think you had about 41% possession at home, which is crazy against 10 men.
Dreadful.
100%. And they almost equalised at the end as well. So,
To be fair, a draw was probably about right for that game. The quality from both teams, it was absolutely shameful. Because my last game at this amazing ground was this exact fixture, and it was 2-2, and it was some of the best football I've ever seen.
Max Spooner SC, man. 100%.
Yeah, that's what we should do. We should be 15 to 18 points clear and just going, right, league's done. Let's focus on Champions League, FA Cup, League Cup final, because that's in 21 days.
Yeah.
And if Rice is injured, we're in big trouble for that final.
Yeah, man.
A situation where we just got to keep players fit for that game.
I need everybody on deck, bro. Everybody on deck.
Because that's Pep's game. That is the League Cup final. He's never lost it. And he will be desperate and hungry to win something quick early on to go and win the league. And if I really do think they're going to win it. I think because we're going to have depleted through injuries. We're going to be in a bad way. And we struggle to score goals. Unless it's Tottenham. And no offence, no, Tom Kid. That's not to banner you. But that's the only time I've seen us actually looking like we're going to score. It's that bad.
It's crazy, man. King, what's your thoughts on the game then, man? As a Chelsea fan.
Well, Rest asked me if I was good. In life, I'm good. In football, I'm disgusted. Today's game wasn't football. Today's game wasn't what I grew up on. Today's game was hugging in the box. You know what I'm saying? It was what happens in Chinatown, if you know what I mean. That's what they were doing in that box. That's what all the things that was happening. The man were just it was 22 man whole hugging up in each other, you know, trying to make babies. That's what it looked like. They weren't playing football. What playing football? What we doing here? First of all, the first goal, Gabriel, man was pulling Reese along like it was Oliver Twist. We got a kid for sale. That's how he was pulling him along like a little boy. Then the ball hits off. First of all, they give the ball to Saliba, even though it hits off of Mamadou Sarr, who's being held in place by Timber. Shirt pulled. But did VAR do anything? No. Did the refs do anything? No. Because all wank. They are all absolutely terrible. For me, this whole year of football has been absolute bad. Why do you think, if you look at my channel, all my watch-alongs this weekend have been European leagues? The only time I've been doing Premier League is if Rasta or Vigilante is doing it. I wasn't going to do Chelsea Arsenal, but Vigilante and Don C, I was on both their channels. Big them up, Dons of his stations, Vigilante Talk Sports. Both great channels. Rasta stocks earlier in that terrible Man United Crystal Palace game. Wank football. Terrible games. These are the elite of England, you know, the some of the best teams that I grew up on. And that game was a waste of 90 minutes. It was a waste of my time. I might as well have just gone to sleep. Because that's nothing happened in that match. Both teams played terribly. Trossard for Arsenal was disgusting. Missing every pass, every time there was an attack, he messed it up. Palmer for me, same thing. I don't care if he's injured. If you're injured, go get the surgery because you're playing absolutely terribly. You shouldn't even go to the World Cup the way you're playing. Get the surgery, miss whatever time you gotta miss, because you are playing like half the Palmer that I saw you a couple years ago. So if you can't even do shit like even beat a man, put a proper pass in, and that thing's hurting you, you know what I'm saying? And it's a groin injury. So you ain't doing what you want to do on the weekends. You ain't having a good time. You ain't getting jiggy on deck because it's a groin injury. Go get the surgery because you're wasting my time on that pitch. We play. You know when it was 10 men, we were playing with 9 men because all I saw you do was walk around, and the PE teacher, the clubber, Liam, whatever his name is, I don't give a damn. I don't even need to say his second name, Liam. I might even give him a new name. You know, Leonard. That's what I'm gonna call him now. Or the manager. How are you allowing for Palmer to be on the pitch for that long when he was that crap? Have some cojones and take him off earlier because he was wasting his time on that pitch. Wasting his time on that pitch. As for the football, terrible. It was just corners from both of us. Reece James, Declan Rice going band for who could have put in the best corner. That's all it was. And then, as I said, 22 man hugging on the pitch. The fact of the matter is, they need to change the rules. If there's fouls before the corner is taken, give penalties. Because how can I see a man put 2 hands on another man and hold him in the goal before a corner is taken? And nothing's happening.
Not just that, King. When Zubimendi physically grabbed hold of one of your players and thrown him into the net.
Yes.
That's a clear foul.
That's what I'm talking about.
No,
and then before we scored, Declan Rice is 2 hands up around another man. Yeah. Pause. Hits his elbow. You know. No penalty. Yeah. I don't know what the VAR is looking at. Are they watching other type of videos while they're meant to be watching the game? Do they have maybe their phones on them or something? Because they're not watching the VAR screens. They are not looking at anything. They're watching everything, but they're probably checking the UFC that happened last night. It was good. They're probably checking out the wrestling last night. It was bad. They're probably watching, Triple X videos because they're not watching the game. They're not watching the game. And as for me, and the season going forward, that's why I'm in the black and white. You want to ask? Michael's asking why I'm in black and white because that's how I feel when I watch Premier League football. I feel like I'm in the rain. I feel like I'm wasting my time. I feel sad watching Premier League football. I feel sad.
Preach, brother. Preach.
Have we got into the United game? Because I want to get into that rubbish too as well.
There's one more thing I just thought of, right? Do you think, with VAR, that the referee should just straight away go overall VAR, say, I want to see it on the screen?
No, because the referees don't know what they're doing their damn selves.
Or they should bring in an appeal thing in, how you get in cricket or something like, I've got a second look at that.
A couple other things. Pedro Neto, you're a fool. I don't care. If you see Martinelli, he's outpacing you, let him go. Why are you doing that tackle? Martinelli's trash. You know what he was going to probably do? Cross it into row Z anyway. Let him go. When was the last time you saw Martinelli do something?
Yeah, or Martinelli would run it into the corner or run out of play. That's what he does.
Yeah, and the first yellow card was you dissent. All of these cards for dissent from my club. That's the cards that I don't like. Fine, if you a tactical foul, I don't mind that. That's but dark arts. But your first yellow was for dissent, for talking back to the ref. Listen, I know the ref is a bitch. I shouldn't say it. It's Ramadan. I'm upset. But that ref was a W. Was every word you want to see you next to you, whatever you want to say, he was all of that. And understand that. But as a man, you're 25 plus, you're 25 years old. Don't be talking back to the refs because they're gonna card you because they don't have any cojones anyway themselves. So they're gonna just give you a card because they can't have a conversation nowadays. They don't know how to talk. They don't even know how to ref. That's why VAR is doing the refereeing for them, and even that's going wrong. Anyway,
Mhm.
Pedro Neto, you're a fool. Another red card, 7 in the Prem, 10 overall. Just terrible. Terrible setting. Back-to-back red card settings. Absolutely terrible. But as for Arsenal on their side, Declan Rice was injured from the start of the game. He had one of the worst games I've ever seen him. Like
Mhm.
there was a point where he was running back and he just booted the ball off for a corner. He didn't look like he should have been playing that game from the start anyway. Him and Palmer were both injured. That's what they look like. And for England in the World Cup, yeah, man, it's disgusting what both our clubs are doing to those two players because they shouldn't be. By the time the World Cup happens, they'll probably both be out, long-term injury at
Same
the
with
rate them
Saka.
two men are going.
I mean, look how bad Saka is. He's not the same player from 3 years ago.
Nope.
Yeah, yeah. And yeah, as I said, both teams played terribly. It wasn't really a good game to watch. For the neutral, it was. I would describe it as sleepwalking. The fact is, Arsenal were passive the whole game. They played like an away team. That's what they did. They played like they were at Stamford Bridge or they were at Etihad because all they did was do backup dancer and then rely on their corners and rely on hugging man throughout the box. As I said, this wasn't a football match. This was a hugging match, and they hugged Bell. That's all it was. You
It's more
know,
like simply come dancing, what we saw tonight. All
yeah.
fucking Salford dancing with each other and shit in the box. And that's been one of the worst games of football I've ever watched.
I watched Jamal score beautiful goals. Even the games. You know what? I'm upset because I
The
was both
Roma
tired.
Juve game, did you see
Yes,
that? 3.
I was
Oh my
watching.
days, the goals in that game.
Yes,
Wow.
bangers. And you know what? I was tired of through that because I watched the Chelsea Arsenal. I should have skipped. I should have slept through that game. I don't know why I watched it. I don't know why I watched the Man United Crystal Palace game. I should have slept through those games and then be wide awake for that Roma Juve game. For even the Marseille Lyon game had better goals and better football than the Premier League games today. But you know what? Until the referees actually start doing their job properly, until the rules change around corners specifically, because I think Reece James said it on the interview that this that it was a corner match rather than a football match, and that's what it is. It's all about corner goals, like all 3 goals from corners. Both teams didn't want. Chelsea tried to play football, but they were playing with 10 men because Palmer was injured. Then they were playing with 9. And Arsenal just all they do is what they've been doing all season. Oh, let's just get me a corner. I'm gonna score from the corner. I'm gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna cheat in every single way possible. I cheat and steal by pulling on man's shirts and hugging man and tugging man. Tugging shirts and hugging man. That's what they learn in training because they don't do football training. They just do hugging man and tugging man. Pause. But anyway, um um that's all I really gotta say.
Yeah, guys. This is what I'll say. This is what I say. I rate and respect King. You hear me, man? When I say I rate and respect King, because King does not care whether you're Man United, Chelsea, Liverpool, Real Madrid, Barcelona. He speaks facts. He says it how it is, and this is why I say I'll always give King his props and his respect because at the end of the day, he's a Chelsea fan and he's also a football fan. You heard him break down everything from start to finish. I don't do none of that shit. King
Actually,
really
wait,
pay attention.
one
King
more
really take. Go ahead.
one more thing. Sanchez, any man who ever tells me that Sanchez is a good keeper, watch that game. Watch how many times that he tried to give it away. Watch how many times he was. It's like he was like if you're playing FIFA and the controller kept running at batteries and you're looking around the yard to when you had the batteries on the controller trying to get the batteries back in
Yeah.
the controller. That's how Sanchez was playing.
Yeah, he was
If
mad.
Arsenal
That second
were
goal.
on job, they would have been 3-0 by half time just because of Sanchez's errors.
Hey,
David Raya made one really, really dumb one where he's looking straight at Zubimendi
Oh, yeah.
and the Chelsea player.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
what the
yeah, both.
were you doing?
both keepers are, they're both Spanish, they're both fools. You know what I'm saying?
You know, you've got
Spanish
Egghead, I've got Dora the Explorer.
Yeah, man.
hey,
You know,
Hey.
you see the butterflies gone wandering up the pitch again.
Hey.
This football is it's so fucking bad. I mean, when I'm drinking cans of Monsters and coffees in games just to stay awake, it says it all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know it's peak when that's happening.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I've ordered fucking Costa to be delivered here during
Yeah.
game.
I will finally say this though. Congrats to Arsenal for winning the game. They did what they needed to do to win. That's what that's what champions do and all that. But yeah, on a real note, obviously, congrats to Arsenal for winning the game. But everything else I said was 100% what I believed in. And my team was terrible as well. So it's not like we played any better. We didn't. We didn't. As I said, Palmer shouldn't have not played that game. He's injured. He needs to get the surgery or whatever needs to be done because he just doesn't look like himself. Pedro Neto, you can leave from my club because you're not even a good winger enough for me to care. And the fact that you didn't even know you had a yellow card already and made that challenge just shows that the lack of concentration and lack of thinking that you have. So for me, that means you're not good enough to be playing at a big team because big team players, they have the mentality. They be thinking all the time. How do you not know you're on a yellow card? How do you think it was okay to make that kind of wild challenge in today's game, and then complain afterwards, and then be still playing on the pitch? You know what? You should have got rushed after the game. You should have got rushed after the game for that stupidity. Oh, I didn't know I got a yellow. You were the one who complained to the ref. How do you not know he gave you a card already?
Yo.
What were you thinking about during the game, huh? Were you loving the fact that Arsenal players were hugging onto you? Is that what?
Well, we're not champions, a real championship winning team. They're ruthless in this, especially the situation. A team down to 10 men, they go, right, fuck them. Just smash them 4-1. That's what a championship winning team does.
Guys.
All four of us have seen our teams do it when we won titles, and that's what they do. They smell the blood and gone, right, that's it. Let's finish them off and we can make changes and think about the next game.
Big up. Yeah, but yo guys, this is why I say, bro. When Kings talks, bro, I don't really speak. I let him speak, bro, because brother, this is rare. This is rare. When I say this is rare to see King annoyed and just bothered by his club. If the man is watching other leagues, it says it all, bro. Says it all.
Doing the whole season, Eredivisie. I'll tell you what, I enjoy the football in that league more than I do in the Premier League.
Fair. Me too. I've been watching. I enjoy watching Bundesliga. I enjoy watching La Liga because, bro, I've said it before and I'll say it again. The Prem is only for drama. Let's be real. Even with the VAR decision today for my club, yeah,
it's a dead product.
Drama was in it. So yeah.
Refs, seriously, get rid of all of them and get refs from Europe that have no personal connection to any tie, like supporting any of them.
100%.
Yeah.
And move that damn VAR screen into the tunnel like they do in Eredivisie, where the ref is away from the pitch. He doesn't have to listen to the crowd, the players, the coaches. He can look at the screen, make his decision, and come back on.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a brilliant idea.
Yeah, man. Instead of having the players hovering over the friggin' stream to see, like, yeah, bro. I agree with you on that, bro. I definitely agree with you on that. And another thing too, bro. I kind of agree with this corner thing, yeah. And I'm not saying this to take the piss out of you and your club.
How many times have I said it, bro? I'm sick of it. Build a shop over these corners or a lamppost or anything. Just get rid of them. I'm sick of them.
I feel like they need to change the rules now.
It's ruined football, bro. It's ruined football.
Change the rules now, because let's be honest here. Yeah, If a goalkeeper is trying to friggin' prevent the ball from going in the back of the net, and you have other players grabbing him, holding him, hugging to him, bruv, let's be real. How the hell you expect the goalkeeper to save it? That's technically cheating.
You know how I feel about that? The only football I'm excited to look that I know I get to watch is when we do the what we do in the international break with the O2 World Cup with Brazil's games.
Yes.
That I'm excited for. I'm not excited for any Arsenal games. I'm just going to watch it. It's a chore. That I'm excited for because I know how good the football is.
Fair.
That's where I'm at. I'm watching old World Cups.
Fair.
So, King, let me ask you then, how are you feeling about the top 4 race after that result?
Oh, how am I feeling about the race? I always said that the Villa game's more important. But the Villa game's gonna be annoying now. We have no wingers available for the wing. Well, the only winger we have available for the Villa game is Garniti. No Pedro Neto, no Esteval, he's out, and no Gittins, well, he's out. So actually, you know what? I don't care, man. You know what? Let me drop to mid-table. I'll be honest with you. I'm thinking about why would I care? Why do I? You know what? Let me be in Europa League. At least I can win that next season, and I can have a trophy next year. Because Champions League, I ain't winning it. I ain't winning it with this squad. I ain't winning it with the type of players that they're bringing in. You know what? Miss out on Europe. Miss out on Champions League, and maybe this ownership might actually spend some money and think, oh shit, we have made mistakes. Get rid of the sporting directors. Get rid of the manager. Get rid of all 3 of them. All 3 are all gone. So as far as I'm concerned, finish 7th or 8th. I don't care, man. Get me. I don't care if we go back Conference League or Europa League. I'll win that anyway. That's light work. So if we lose to Villa on the midweek, it's done for me. It's done for me if we lose to Villa on the midweek. Can we beat Villa? Probably. Will we beat Villa? We might. But who cares? In the end of the day, we're losers.
Spoken like a true passionate fan.
I wanted to win the title this year or next year, but I don't even see us winning it next year. So for me, I want us to be as low as possible so these ownership knows that what they're doing is not working. You need to make wholesale changes throughout this sporting structure, meaning sporting that heads have to roll. Manager gone, sporting director's gone. Bring in a new sporting director, bring in a new manager, and we'll start fresh again because it's not working. And get rid of Pedro Neto, Garniti, Kittens, Tosin, Chalabar, Disasi. He can go when he comes back. I don't want to see Nicholas Jackson. Oh, the manager's talking to Nicholas. No, get rid of Nicholas Jackson. He wasn't good enough. If Lavia refuses to be fit, get rid of him too. Who else? Yeah, that's it. Get rid of all of them. Get rid of Sanchez. Get rid of Jorgensen. Bring in Penders. Try him out as goalkeeper, and have an academy product as the backup, and then go from there. Because at least Penders, for me, looks like a better keeper than Sanchez, and looks a bit more, like he could be the next big thing. So you know what? Might as well start him because Lemens is doing his thing for United. I'd rather have the next big thing in my net rather than this scrub. A goalkeeper shouldn't be having a fade. I'm telling you from the start, he shouldn't be looking like an outfield player. It does not work. The only time it worked, it was Ederson. Ederson looked like was a midfielder in goal. It worked. But this Sanchez guy, it doesn't work, bro. Don't look like a goalkeeper to me. He doesn't look like it, man.
So, King, who would you want to be your next manager? Because obviously, Rafinha ain't it.
Next manager, the type of managers I would want a Simeone. I would even bring back Jose. Why not? Actually no. After everything that happened, no to Jose. But Simeone, I think Simeone was who to bring back. Give me Simeone. Yeah.
Okay. Fair.
Yeah, I need a guy. I need a guy that has the potential to win titles because he's done that with Atletico. Has the potential to bring in top talent that would want to play under him. He's done that with Atletico. Look, he's got the likes of Lookman, Julian Alvarez, the type of talent to play with him, and bring back the days where Chelsea were hated, and he's hated with Atletico. I want him to bring that to us. That's what we need. With you know why we were getting hugged about and pushed about by Arsenal? Because we're too nice. We were too nice. If man are hugging me before the corners, I need to see swingers. I need to see some handbags. How are you allowed a man to hug you from behind? Take your manhood. Swing. They're not going to give a foul anyway because it's out. The ball's out of play anyway. They're not going to do anything. Swing on man. Hit a man with a little elbow.
I did say that he'd be the best coach for you, Simeone. He'd sort out your defensive weakness and the poor discipline.
Yeah, so for me, Simeone would be the perfect
if they
manager.
fuck around, I mean, they're going to have to confront him with a bulldog chewing a wasp.
Yeah.
No,
or bring back Conte. Conte second round. Why not? Conte as well. Crazy man.
I think Simeone, something a bit more long term, like sort your defensive structure out, would be perfect for Chelsea. What would be interesting, right? I don't see it happen. I hope it happens because it could happen. Chelsea get Simeone, Arsenal end up with Hansi Flick, and United end up with Southgate.
Oh hell no! Fuck that! No, come on, no. The man that failed to do anything at fucking England.
What United need is a defensive low block manager. That's what you need.
No, I'm not joking. I'm only joking. I don't know who's the right one for United. I can see Simeone would be good for Chelsea. Hansi Flick would finally get Arsenal playing some good football and winning things.
You know who I would have taken at my club? Inzaghi. I would have took Inzaghi.
Inzaghi's a good one.
I would have took Inzaghi, but he's at Al Hilal. And guys, oh my god, bro! So scammer him. Fucking, you know how much it's gonna cost the club to? You know how much money he's gonna get off the club? Just take a wild guess.
A lot.
40 mil or so?
15 mil.
Oh, good guess from me. I weren't far off.
Bro,
Fleeced you, bro. He's fleeced you like there.
Yeah, bro, guy. In my club's history, this man is the worst manager in my entire club's history.
I'm suffering my club's one right now for the last 6 years.
Shit.
He's ruined football, the idiot of my club, with his fucking gimmicks and everything.
Yeah. Bro, guys, I've said it before, and I say it again. And this whole season, I just been humble, and man, I say I enjoy the moments when we win. Yesterday, I felt like it, even with the penalty situation, it should have been a yellow card. Instead of sending the play off, it should have been a yellow card.
It wasn't a pen. That was outside the box.
Well,
the United fan was here, and he saw it, and he said it's a free kick, not a pen.
Yeah. It should have been a yellow card. It should have been a yellow card. But, hey,
no, it's a red. It's a red and a free kick. That's what it should have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for the most part, guys, listen. You guys know last season I was in PTSD settings. Like, you man know, bro. I'm just like, brother, just end this season now. Just end it now. You get me, guys? So the improvement, I'm enjoying the improvement, but I feel like it's a lot of work to be done. You feel me? But at the same time, I'm still gonna slag off Ineos, still gonna slag off Jim the Rat, still gonna slag off Omar Barada and pause Jason Wilcox, because brother, I'm telling you, if they don't fix this midfield this summer, I am going to lose it, bro. I've said it before and I say it again. F about, and you you probably see me in Manchester precinct. You locked up, hopping over Carrington. Actually, what's going on, bro? What's going on? If nothing is done with this midfield, bro, I swear down on everything I love, guys, because it's just like I refuse to be 15th and 17th and losing the Spurs. It's if we lose to Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool. Yes, this manager scammering, yeah, brother. Oh my God!
It clearly was the problem with your club because look how Carrick's turned it around, and so quick as well.
Bro, the teams that were supposed to be beaten, we're actually beating them. We couldn't even do it with this manager scammering. So I'm enjoying the moment, and I feel like how far we get in the Champions League, I'll take it, and we improve by there. I'm taking it step by step, match by match. The next areas that need to be sorted is the midfield. I'm okay if they want to give Maguire a next contract extension, but and get me 3 decent midfielders. I don't care.
The process, and yeah, Rasta's trusting the process, guys.
It's not trusting the process. It's friggin' priority. I need 3 midfielders, bro. Get me 3 midfielders, please. Because
Adam Walker's one you definitely go for. You should go for.
True. I'm not saying next season we're gonna be in a title race or anything like that, bro. But listen, next season I don't give a crap who the manager is. I want us to go on a cup run. The minimum the manager wants to do is get me Champions League and win me a cup. I don't care if it's the Carabao Cup, the FA Cup. Get me Champions League and win me a cup. Because at the end of the day, I refuse to go through PTSD season again. Nope.
Always next season, Rasta. I think it depends on your manager and your signing.
I'm not worried about United, to be fair, because I know they'll make the.
I don't know. I'd say keep an eye on them personally. Profit.
They always make the wrong appointment.
You haven't seen United when they were winning titles back to back to back to back.
Fair point.
And I'm telling you now, bro, that club has a fucking bad habit of doing this shit. Out of nowhere, they're just they're like a tick. They just appear out of nowhere again. It's like, well, you fuck off.
Yo, Prophet, listen to Vigilante. He could tell you, and King could tell you. Why King look like he's frozen?
But what season was it when you signed Van Pussy?
I said Van Pussy.
11-12, I think. 11-12, wasn't it?
Yes, it was 11-12.
Well, you look then. City won it, Chelsea won it, and the difference was Fergie went and signed that prick.
Oh my God. Yo, bro, I was not expecting that. That's funny. But yes, it was around that season, yeah. It was around that season.
Well, look, see what I mean, Prophet? Out of nowhere, they just suddenly went and won the league. And Chelsea and City at that time had some were very, very good. Especially Chelsea. They're sorry, I'm fucking stuttering now. Their midfield was solid. Like, do you remember do you remember Alex at Chelsea? That guy was like a beast, man, like a ball. He just bulldozed through the midfield.
Yeah, yo, guys, let me ask you a question. Is it me? Is it only me on my end? Is King frozen to y'all on your end?
He was.
What do you mean frozen?
It kind of freezes, then it
You
starts.
kind of look frozen on my end, bro.
Am I frozen now?
No. Because I'm like, what the fuck? Why is he just sit still there like that? I'm like, okay. Sorry, Fish. Ask the question again. My bad.
I forgot what it was now.
Yeah, shit. Sorry.
Oh, Alex, that's it. Alex at Chelsea. Remember that player?
No, I don't remember him.
Bro, that guy used to just bully anyone going through their midfield. And his free kicks, he was like a bit like Roberto Carlos, would just run up and slap it.
Pick up Adam Partridge.
Big up Adam and Joshy.
Hey, guys, give me a second, yeah? Give me a second. I want to switch to my tablet because my phone is dying, yeah? Give me a second, yeah?
Okay.
And big up for the raid, Joshy.
Yeah, big up Josh, man. Big up Josh. So yeah,
And
what did you guys make of the
sorry,
United game?
Adam 2026 as well in the chat.
26 likes. So we got okay.
No, Adam 2026. I'll send big up to him.
Adam 2026.
Above AJ with Joshy J's link in the chat.
Yeah. Big up, big up, big up, big up, big up.
Big
Adam
up.
2026. Yeah, big up. Apologies, didn't hear you then. My bad. But yeah, what did you make of the United game in Viz as a neutral?
I didn't actually see much of it. I just saw like basically the second half, and it was alright. It wasn't great. Been poor refereeing in that. I mean, I don't know where their eyesight. They need to go and get their eyes tested. These referees.
Yeah, that's
What's
how.
clearly outside the box
Yeah.
being given inside the box.
Guys, you hear me good?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I'm like, what the hell?
But yeah, the refereeing in that game was shameful. I mean, that whole
Definitely.
penalty incident again, just like the one a few weeks ago, the handball that was clearly outside the box but was given inside the box.
Mm.
It's like I don't know what is up with these people's eyesight. If their eyes are that bad,
Guys, let's be honest, bro. I think it's match fixing. It has to be match fixing.
I would say a lot of the decisions that have gone Arsenal's way this season, I've been looking at them with raised eyebrow. Like, this is sus. This is sus. Well, no, Josh, it's actually it's in the rules. I forgot what rule it was, but don't give it as a penalty. It should have been a yellow.
I definitely think it's match fixing, man.
And if it was
I
a
think
free
it's match
kick,
fixing.
it would have been a red.
Mm.
It's like they just decided to take different rules from others and add them together at times.
They just make it up as they go. They go
You
along.
know,
To be fair, yeah.
you know the Mr. VAR referee. I mean, you didn't get to see that guy. The Italian guy. This guy, I swear, you just look at a player and the player would just be like that. No dissent from him at all. He just kind of look at you like he was the best ref ever. We need someone like that in the Prem. Who's just no bullshit.
Yeah, it doesn't care who you are. If you mess up, you mess up. No, if you did a dirty tackle, if you faking shit, nope, you're going off. He doesn't care. You know what I'm saying? You guys hear me good? You guys hear me good?
Yeah, we hear you fine, bro.
Okay, good.
How are you feeling for the Newcastle game then? Is it Wednesday?
To be honest with you guys, that game I'm nervous about. Yeah, because when we played Newcastle under Scammering, we were not in form. We weren't good, but we got lucky by a wonder goal by Patrick Dogu. And let's be honest, Newcastle lost against Everton. So Newcastle is hungry for.
That's why no players had dissent with him. You'd get that look. This was the best referee. This is the best referee of history, man.
Yeah.
Mr. VAR. This guy had eyes all around his head. He did not miss a single thing. We need a ref like this in the Prem.
I don't know how to pronounce that name. To be fair,
Pierre Louis Colina.
I've seen this guy. I've seen him. Yeah.
Oh, man, he's the goat when it comes to referees.
Yeah.
It was on the cover of a Pro. Only ref to do that, really. I swear.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. To be fair.
King, what were your thoughts on the United Palace game?
Oh, it was cheeks in the first half. United were terrible first half. Palace were that much better, but they just got the goal in that first. In the second, obviously the controversy with the penalty incident that changes the whole game, the whole entirety of the thing. I think up until then, I don't think Man United looked good in any capacity. Free kick. If it was a free kick and a red card, so Palace would have been down to 10 regardless of what happened. But I don't know how the ref gives that a penalty. For me, and then after that, the second goal was an absolutely peach of a ball into Sesko. Sesko, I think, has looked a lot better, but I think he's better off the bench. Him starting wasn't. I don't think it worked with him starting. I think him coming off the bench the last couple of games. I think he scored three goals in 3 games. I think a goal a game, pretty much. So he's on good form. So he's kind of being worth every penny for him because obviously he gets the goal for them to win the game. So they're in third place, but it wasn't the greatest of performances. They just did what they needed to do to win the game against 10 men Palace towards the end there.
Should have been
But,
more goals. Should have been more.
Yeah, but like that first half, I think Palace could have. The first half was a bit, bad, and then they grew into the game in the second half. That's why the penalty came, but or the bad decision came. But I think they were always going to win the game for me because Palace looked hella leggy in the second half. Because of the
Bless up Zia. Bless up Zia.
Appreciate the raid.
hella leggy in the second half, Palace, because obviously they do in the Thursday, Sunday. So I felt like United was always going to win that one, and it was just a matter of time until you saw United come up trumps, and they did. They just did it in the wrong. Well, it just happened in a very controversial way, but I think it was always going to happen. That's it really. Not much else to say. Another 3 points. Unbeaten since Kariki has joined the club. All wins except for 1 draw. You know what I'm saying? So the Kariki title charge is well on its way.
Here we go with the Kariki title charge.
What do you mean?
Adrian, if you can, get Zia's links in one chat and I'll pin it.
Yeah, man. So, third place, like this, under Amorim, third place was like a distant memory for United, but now they're third.
King, his name is Scamarim. Not Amarim, Scamarim.
Oh yeah, Scamarim. Long live Scamarim. But yeah, 13 points behind. 13 points behind first place with game in hand. So you win that game in hand, you make it to 10. And yeah, man, a 10-point gap with 9 games to go. No, Michael Carrick can get it done. He has, you know what? He has that bit of Sir Alex Ferguson in that.
All right, gonna see.
Mentality. He has that Sir Alex Ferguson mentality. He put the good things that he's done is put United in a basic formation and giving these players basic instructions that they can follow. And you've seen that the team overall has played a lot better in this period. And United are going strength to strength. And you know what they're gonna do next year. They're gonna go for 22. And if you know what that means, 21.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Here we go.
Charge, Kariki. Let's go.
Here we go. Here we go.
There's something I want to ask you guys because I actually think you'd benefit from this. But Sesko playing in a 4-4-2 alongside another striker.
Yeah,
I think you'd actually get more out of him.
Honestly, I do like the 4-4-2 formation. But
you think, right? That gives you is 2 strikers in the box. So any loose ball from the keeper, a deflection, they're there to put that in the back.
Always there to poach it. Yes, I agree.
Sesko could actually thrive and get a lot more goals and be more beneficial to your team.
True. This is true.
I think that's what Carrick should be looking to do. If you get Wharton in the summer, and you say put Bruno Fernandes in the middle alongside Wharton and sell Wharton, you just chill on the halfway line, just do what you do best and let Bruno Fernandes go forward. You guys could be a serious threat. And you think you've got good rotation, you could bring Mainu on at any point for Wharton to rotate them out. You could put Zerbatov on for
Man said Zerbatov,
you need the old Zerbatov touch.
Man said I need the old Zerbatov touch. Oh Lord. Now you bantering me too?
What do you mean? What do you mean? He's right. You know, off the bench, Robin van Xerxes, Ole Gunnar Xerxes. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Here we go. Here we go.
That's new and I hadn't heard.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. What else, King?
If you lined up like that, you'd give a lot of teams a serious problem. But your defense, you need to sort out as well.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, man.
The major thing is the improvement of your keeper. That
Yes.
is
Yo, thank God.
give him the number 1 jersey already. Put the
Thank
number 1.
God. No. He's number one. He's number one. No.
Yeah, but not with on his back. Just get rid of that fucking scrub-banana and just give.
Oh yeah. Yo, listen. All I gotta say, guys, Onana has to go, bro. I don't care if for the rest of his contract, if he goes out on loan, please do, because that guy is straight.
There's
That
nothing I
guy's
hate
horrid,
more
bro.
than a bad goalkeeper. I've suffered some of the worst goalkeepers you'll ever see. Nothing I hate more than a bad goalkeeper.
That's true. That is true.
Because that is a major difference between winning and losing trophies. Is your
100%.
goalkeeper.
Rasta, I will say that new keeper does look decent for you guys.
Say that again.
He does look good, that new goalkeeper.
Yeah, man. Listen, bro. Listen, it's a gift sent from God.
Profit, right? I've seen a keeper at your team cost you a Champions League final, and there's been a keeper at my team that cost us multiple finals
Yeah.
in the past with Almunia. You never saw how bad Almunia was.
Oh yeah, I remember him. Yeah, I remember him.
They call you the vampire because you're scared of crosses. I mean, that says it all.
Yeah, I remember him. Almunia. That was shit.
The Spanish waiter, the fans used to call him.
Yep.
Yeah, man. But Vigilante is right. You know, like if you can play two up top with Andy Sesko and Dwight Xerxes, you know,
And Andy Sesko. Here, yo, you see you, blood. You know what, King? I'm not even gonna say nothing to you, bro. You can have it. The bantering is yours, bro. The floor is yours. You have it, bro. You can have it. Banter all you want, bro. Yeah.
No. On a serious note, for United, I think towards the end of games, if you have two strikers up top, it can work.
Yes.
But I think Sesko shouldn't start games. I don't know if he's ready to start games. That's my.
He's not ready yet. I rather have him as a sub, but he was in the right position at the right time today in the box, and boom, that finishing from him was good. I'm like, yes.
Even if he starts right alongside another good striker, Sesko would be perfect at holding the ball up and heading it onto him.
Mm,
Good in that sense as well, and joining the attack straight away.
true.
Because my word, that guy can fucking jump like a kangaroo.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell he used to play basketball. Let's just say that.
Oh, Sesko, yeah, he still does. He can dunk.
Play. Talking about bad keepers at United, Roy Carroll was a terrible one as well.
Yeah.
Between Carroll and Onana, I think Carroll was better than him, bro.
And that one in the Champions League final for you, Prophet, he was.
Oh yes, yeah.
That was match fixing. I'm convinced that was match fixing. That was. How do you throw the ball straight at Benzema's foot in the Champions League final? No.
Yeah, you guys are right. Having a world-class goalkeeper takes you a long way.
Yeah. Guy.
You signed Allison, and look how much better you were, Prophet.
Yeah.
Guys, we won.
We won the Champions League as
We
well.
won 10 games. What? No. 10. No, not 10 games. With lemons. Yeah, 10 games with lemons. Yeah, 10 games with lemons. Altogether, 10 games with lemons. If it was Onana, oh my God, guys. I'll be having PTSD.
I think maybe you win 2 out of those 10 if you're lucky with him.
Yeah, bro. Even
you beat Arsenal. I'm telling you now, I definitely don't think you beat Arsenal and City in that run.
No.
Because with a competent goalkeeper, he adds stability to your defence. They're more confident because he's there. But when you have a bad keeper, they know they have to make up for his fuck-ups.
Oh, yeah.
And that's always put more pressure on your defence every single time.
That's fair. And another thing, you guys asked me about the Newcastle game coming up for me next year. I'm nervous about that because let's be fair. Going to their home ground is not easy. It's not easy to go there. Feel me? They put up a good fight. So if we could get something out of that game, I'll take it. Yeah. Newcastle just lost to Everton. They haven't won a game. You know what I mean? I know they're desperate for a win, but if you could give me something out of that game, I'll take it. But I'm not underestimating them at all, bro. Because listen, Newcastle is a team. Once they score, they ain't stop scoring, bro. Because I remember they put four past us last season, 4-0 last season. So
They can't
so
get going, bro.
they can't get going. So and then they still have decent quality in their squad.
They've
So
got one of the best midfielders in the league, I think.
hmm
Bruno G, was it Tonali, and I've forgotten the other one. The other guy's
hmm
name. Joe Linton. That's
and
it.
and the reason and I say true and the reason why I say we got, I mean, Dorgu scored a wonder goal and was able to keep a 1 goal lead the whole 90 minutes. And trust me, in that match, Newcastle had chances to score and to score and to score and to score, and they kept hitting the ball, hitting the brother. Whoo, just talking about it. Hey, all I gotta say, if I could get something out of that game, I'll take it. I'll
That's
take it
when
and move on.
Keeper came in the difference, bro. With Anana,
Yeah,
Gary-
we would have
Big
lost
Haaland.
that goal by 5 to 6-0, probably.
You know, I've just thought of another good player, Rasta. You could go for is Bruno Guimaraes. He would be good in your
Have
midfield.
both the Brunos at Old Trafford.
He's a good player. To be fair. He is a very
He's
good
a
player.
good player. He is.
I think he's underrated. Same with and Tonali, another very good player. I'd love him at my club. Player I want.
Tonali. I hear if Newcastle don't get Champions League, if they don't get Champions League, he might want to leave. I hear he wants to leave, either go back to Italy or something like that. So if we could get him, hey, I'll take Tonali.
Who I wanted was he's at Marseille now. It's Quinton Timber. That's who I would have put next to Rice in the midfield. That would
Isn't that what's his name, brother?
Urian's brother.
So let me ask you a question. Why send him out on loan if he's that good?
That's one Yuri.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Quinton Timber was at Feyenoord and he had 6 months left on his deal. Arsenal could have taken his 5 mil will take him, which is what Marseille did.
Wow.
You know, and he is a very good player.
Wow.
I mean, I'm gutted we missed out on him.
That's bad business right there, bro.
Yeah, it's poor scouting from my team.
Yeah,
all of our clubs dropped the ball with Pedri, especially allowing him to go for less than 20 mil to Barca.
Mm-hmm.
We all dropped the bollock with that one. So,
Now look at Barca, man. They're gonna win La Liga. Let's be honest here.
but I'm so annoyed because I think around the same time we signed fucking Snot Bubble for 35 mil.
Vidge, I've said this before, but y'all do play better without him, bro. Y'all play much better without him.
But it's crap tactics. I mean, 1.36 billion for corners. That's not good enough. There's no attacking threat in our play.
So, may I ask you a question? If you were to pick that starting 11 against Chelsea, right, Vidge, tell me, who would you start?
I would have kept I would have kept most of the lineup the same. And the moment I saw Trossard playing shit, I would have subbed him off for Martinelli. But the thing is, Martinelli's no good on that left either. It's just kind of like choosing between two piles of shit. Which one stinks less at that moment? So you pick. Our left wingers are terrible.
Yeah. I've seen this
No,
from
but you need
minute.
to look at
Dragon
some of his
Quinton.
wings.
Oh yeah, I would not be surprised, to be fair, AJ, if Timber at our club told his twin, "Don't save your career."
Mm.
Not just that, he spoke to his brother last year about the injuries he was getting, and that would have told him there and then, like, no, I'm good.
And this is another thing I don't understand, right, bitch? If your manager knows his players is not 100% fit, and a manager's job is to make sure his players are 100% fit and protect them at all costs. So why in the actual F is he allowing them to still play?
He doesn't care, Rasta. He wants to so badly succeed. He doesn't care about their health at all.
Because let's be honest. Let's just say,
Right, look at this, right? He played Declan Rice, sorry to cut across you, with a broken toe
Yeah.
last. You know the game against you?
mhm.
Mikel Merino had a broken foot.
You mean the one recently?
Yeah,
Recently, he had a broken foot.
yeah.
So, bro, let me, right now because
I mean,
Because
they've
a player-
got Coach Hallberg, he doesn't care.
yeah, bro. Does he know if does he know that the players could sue the club for forcing them to play?
They should. I've been saying it. You've heard me say it.
Yeah, they could
Saka
sue
especially
the
should
club.
be suing this club. Saka especially should be suing them.
Yeah, Bukayo Saka's finished, bro. Let's be
I
real.
mean,
He is finished.
look at Jesus. He's been at the club 4 or 5 years. He's had 4 knee surgeries. His knees are finished.
Mm,
Ben White played with a grade 2 hamstring injury. He was playing. And that's out the words of a former player.
So bro, so that's like 6 players right there could probably sue the club. Literally.
They should really. You got Tommy Asu. I think he's probably on the verge of retiring now. His last season at Arsenal, he played 6 minutes.
Rich, let me ask you a question. What's the name of that player that went back to Celtic?
Tierney.
So why the hell did y'all not renew his contract?
Because
That's a good- that's a-
Arteta didn't want fan favourites that were favourites before he arrived. He didn't sign as well. Because Tierney was in line, and a lot of fans were saying he should be captain. Arteta was like, "Nah, you're out."
He was a lot. He's a last
Who's that?
survivor.
He's quality, Tierney. He's like the best left back I've seen since Ashley Cole at
True.
Arsenal.
He do deserve the P45. He does deserve
He
that.
shouldn't be in the job. Look at Chelsea, right? They sacked Maresca for the injuries. We're more than double the amount they had.
Mm-hmm.
But yet they took more care of their players.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just players, they're assets in a way, because you have to make money off player sales at some point to balance the books. We
So
let them
basically-
play for free.
So basically, Vidge, your players are basically liabilities now because of
Yeah,
injuries.
they are. I've said it a number of times. We've got an injury-prone squad. Look, we spent AJ. Correct me. What was the amount spent on wasted on Zinchenko? Because we got less than £2 million for him. And I think we spent like 30-something pound on him. 30 million, sorry. That's a hell of a loss.
That is mad, though. I ain't gonna lie, that's mad.
Our best transfer is still Oxlade-Chamberlain to Liverpool.
That's mad. That is mad.
And you look at the players we've had at the
And that was time ago too.
we had Nicola Pepe. He was class. Run out the club. There was a lot of other stuff around that deal, though. Other people up to madness.
That's mad, bro.
Aubameyang, you could have got a hell of a lot of money for a golden boot winner. Aubameyang. Lacazette, or Lacazette as we all called him.
That is mad.
Tierney, another one, walked for free. Tomiyasu contract ripped up.
So it's a free for all then, basically. Anybody could just come and leave for free without gaining any type of profit. Oh wow, that's bad.
Yeah, it's bad. And you want to talk about PSR issues, I can imagine Arsenal's are pretty bad. In
That
terms
is
of loss.
That's mad.
You know, £1.36 billion spent, and he still doesn't have the highest, transfer sale. When you've wasted that amount of money, how have you not made a sale more than 35 mil or 40 mil? How much did you buy Oxlade-Chamberlain for, Prophet? Because that one I don't actually remember.
Oh,
I know it was under 50 mil. I know that.
Oxlade-Chamberlain. What year was that bid again?
Oh, I actually can't remember. I think it was around 2017, 2018, maybe.
Let's have a look here. It was a. I'm pretty sure that was a January transfer, wasn't it?
I actually can't remember on that one. I do remember is he was offered more money by Arsenal and he still chose Liverpool.
Yeah, man.
Because maybe he saw the writing on the wall and he's like, "Nah, I'm out."
Nah, I think Wenger was still the manager then, bro. To be fair,
He was.
35 million. Oxlade.
Yeah, there you go. 35 mil.
So that was the last time he made a profit off a player.
Well, that's the highest transfer value out of the club that we've ever made.
Wow.
And you think of the players we've had at the club over the years, that's shocking.
That is shocking.
You know, we didn't even. How does that beat the money for Cesc Fabregas?
Mm.
And how much you signed Fabregas for again?
Dirt cheap, next to nothing. We signed him when he was like a teenager.
Mm.
I still remember Cesc Fabregas with the 15 and the mullet. That's what he had when he first started at Arsenal. He had a mullet sort of hairstyle going on.
Mm.
04 and 5. I remember Cesc, one of his first goals in the Champions League against, I think it's Slavia or Sparta Prague.
Mm.
Putting the ball over the defender's head and just smashing it inside the post.
Football is dead, man. Football is dead.
You know, that makes me feel old. I remember his debut and he's now a manager.
Now, Como.
Fuck, I am old. That makes me feel old.
Like, Vig, I'm not too far there to that. This summer I'm turning older.
I
Shit.
think you're a year younger than me, Rasta, aren't you?
Yeah, just by a year, yeah.
I still can't believe the age of Prophet, man. That's
Yeah.
Bro, you're very wise, Prophet. You're very wise for your age, bro.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Chris about fell out his chair. He was completely stunned.
Mm.
Yeah. Very wise for your age, bro. Very
Yeah,
wise.
you've got very, very good parents, Prophet. I will tell you now, you've got very good parents behind you, bro.
Appreciate that.
You
Appreciate
didn't inherit the mutant gene. You know what I mean?
No, I didn't. To be fair, I don't really support a club that has mutants in it, so I think that helps as well.
No.
Yeah.
No.
That topic.
I remember what you just sent me the group now.
I'm gonna put this in. Yeah, I forgot one.
Yeah.
This one tops it all.
You do have a mutant in your club fan base.
Are we talking off? Oh, okay, yeah.
We'll talk about mutants.
Yeah, bitch. Yeah. There we go.
That is a literal mutation.
Master, you on about the one we were talking about on earlier on?
Yeah, man, that's a mutant, bro.
Yes. Yeah.
That's a mutant.
Yeah. Well, actually, bro, she admitted that she profits off when she speaks about United, didn't she?
Yeah, so that's a mutant, bro. If she doesn't mention my club, she don't get nothing, bro.
Mm.
Yeah, that is a mutant, and the other one too. That one is a mutant too.
That one, but that one might be the worst one.
Bro, I sent you a video with like a group of mutants from your club.
I think that was the summer, Vince. I can't lie.
Yeah,
that was the summer.
Yeah.
But that's still a bunch of mutants.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't get away from it. You have mutants.
I don't think any club gets away with it, really.
No, it's the modern game. It's the modern game.
Yeah.
Social media.
Yeah.
I mean, just look at the state of Sky Sports. You don't have Chris Kamara or Jeff Sterling on there anymore. You've got the likes of Moneypenny.
True.
You can't even name the Arsenal shirt sponsors.
That's embarrassing.
Bro, listen. A Spurs fan has to tell him shit, bro. That's how. Yo.
I mean, it reminded him of Sega. I remember that.
Yeah.
The Spurs fan was telling him.
Yeah, man.
You know, the very statue that Tony had, the Tony Adams statue, the very goal that's based off. He didn't know what game that was.
Say that again. Say that again. What?
The Tony Adams statue, the celebration, that
Mhm.
money he didn't even know what game that was. It was against Everton in the 1998 Championship double winning team.
You could tell that he was born in the 2000s, bro. So what the fuck?
He wasn't though.
He wasn't.
He said he was 2 when that happened. So he was born in the 90s by his estimate, but he wasn't. He was actually.
What the fuck? Yo, bro, what?
I remember that was my first title. I got to see 97, 98.
Oh my god, bro. This brother
where,
need to get off of social media.
That's where the song Hot Stuff by the Arsenal players comes from. It's from that
Just-
season.
Just get off of social media, bro. Like, seriously, what? Oh god. Educate yourself on your club, bro. Educate yourself on your club, blood.
You guys ever hear an older fan around my age and older say, "Oh, Arsenal should be playing Hot Stuff"? It's because of that season. When we
Mm,
won it, our players did a cover of the song.
Yo, and another thing,
we actually changed about the Arsenal team in that season, and it's such a class song.
and another thing, Vidge, the word. I don't really. I know the mean reason. You know the word Gunnar. I know the reason. Obviously I know the reason behind that. Most Arsenal fans don't even know the reason behind that, bro.
Facts. They don't know who the people before them were.
Nope. And people going around themselves calling themselves that. No.
We're Gunners.
They'll call you the fake fans. That's the mad thing.
Huh?
They'll call the people who are educated and actually know about their club the fake fans.
Yeah, bro. Let's be real. You shouldn't be certain Arsenal fan. If you're not from the older generations, you shouldn't be calling yourself that. Let's be real, because listen, my uncle was around that time, and the man used to tell me stories, bro. Yeah, and when I watch Vision, when he told me to watch the video with Jez about the firm,
Yeah.
like yeah, some of the things Jez was saying is some of the things that my uncle was saying to me. I'm like, shit, and I'm like,
This is why I say his channel is the best in the Arsenal community, is Jezz's, because it's actual history of the game and of our club. You can go to his channel and learn anything about Arsenal.
Oh, Vince, you know the amount of youngsters that could tune into that channel and watch and learn.
I recommend it to so many.
Yeah.
Whether they
But
go
they
and
don't-
watch, I don't know.
well, no, Vish, they rather listen to the happy clappers, the super positive ones that know fuck all.
Some of my happiest memories were I sat with my granddad just listening to him tell me about Liam Brady
Mm,
and Champagne Charlie.
mm.
You know, football from the old days with Arsenal, before like around the 70s and the 80s as well. My granddad told me I used to love just sitting there with a cup of tea listening to him talk.
Mm.
And the things I got to learn and hear, it was amazing from someone who'd actually been there to witness it. And that's why I
True.
like the channel.
So, and this is what I say, right? When people say we're negative, Vidge, not excluding you, but me, more so me and Vigilante, because I've heard people call Vigilante negative. Vigilante heard people call me negative. The standards that we was raised on, they will never understand that. They will never understand it, bro. And when I
Sorry,
when
there was
I-
a point where Arsenal fans we were disappointed for just winning the FA Cup and not winning the league. We were walking out of Highbury on the last day pissed off. You don't see that anymore. The players were pissed off. They were walking off the pitch looking at each other. That's not fucking happening next season. We're taking
yeah, Viz, you know the year that we won the treble, right? The FA Cup. I told you my dad was an Arsenal fan, right? And he told me he was mad that Man United won 3 trophies in a season. He said
he didn't get smashed in that house I was in that game. I was watching my uncle's glasses were going against the wall, everything. It was a riot in that house.
Vidge, and I mind you guys were supposed to stop us. You guys were supposed to stop us like that.
Obviously, that hairy bastard who scored. his goal. That one, that straight away, my uncle John straight up went fucking wild. He went I remember, I will never forget his rant. My uncle's a class, man. I miss watching football with those two. I haven't done that since I was a kid. But the
I hear it.
passion, especially for this club, is unreal.
Yep. But put it this way, football back then was unreal. Yeah. Let's be fair. So when I hear these new fans chatting shit, I'm like, bro, like I watch the best the best parts of the Premier League that you'll never see. Like you'll never replicate it or imitate it again. I've watched the best parts of the Prem. I've seen
Early
yeah.
mid 2000s when I think it
Yep.
fell off.
I've seen the best. I've seen one of the best Arsenal team, one of the best Chelsea team, one of the best Man United team, one of the best Liverpool team, one of the best friggin' Spurs team. Let's be honest. Yeah, and they were, and back then they were even still shit. No. Just hear me out. Spurs under Harry Ratnap, they were better than this.
Oh, yeah, they were better, but they weren't great.
But they were still shit. They were still shit back then still. But they weren't in no relegation battle back then under Harry Redknapp. Based on what I'm saying, the best generation of that best generation of football, I've seen it, King seen it, and Vid seen it, and some of the man them in the chat seen it. Yeah, Prophet didn't really get to see that, but I tell people. Y'all could talk about, oh, this is the best league and blah, 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 and this and that. It's better than La Liga, better than Serie A, and this. I said, bro, y'all didn't watch football, bro. Y'all just now getting into fucking football. Let's be real, because I've seen the best parts of Premier League. And when I was in the 90s, in the early 2000s.
We've seen the best of Serie A, well, some of the best of Serie A. I'm not going to actually say the best because we never saw.
Back then, I didn't really watch Serie A that much.
We've seen some of the best players in that league at the time. We've seen it in Bundesliga, and we've seen it in La Liga, and we've seen it in the Prem.
Yeah.
All four, and the Eredivisie. All five of those leagues had top players in there. Shit, even Lyon used to give you a game when they had Ben Arfa and Benzema. I can't remember who it was, but they smashed their team 7-1 or really early on in the champs. They just ripped them to shreds out of nowhere.
Yo, may I ask you guys, which game that you guys could never forget, right? When I play a debut for your club, whether it be in the Prem, the FA Cup, the Champions League. Tell me which game when you say this player, like shit, you'll never forget this player. Like what's the best debut for you guys? Because I'll go last. I just want to hear you guys.
I can't remember if it's his debut, but Jose Reyes against Chelsea. Oh my word! The goals, the rocket he scored against them just out of nowhere was just won us the game. I think it was the FA Cup. I might be wrong in that. In the Invincible season. Oh my word! Wow.
Fairs.
And that's why I've got his name on the shirt in my room, and I still have that shirt.
Fairs.
Rest in peace, Jose Reyes.
R.I.P. 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 What about you, Prophet?
Well, I couldn't really go for as long as I've been watching it. That's all I can really.
Yeah. Based on as long as you've been watching.
There's been a couple in it, really.
You're spoiled for choice, to be fair, Prophet.
Yeah, obviously overall, yeah, but I'm talking like the ones I watched. I could say Alisson, I could say Van Dijk, I could say Salah. I'll say Alisson. I can't lie. I'll say Alisson. I'll be honest.
Fairs.
Rasta is remember Eduardo at Arsenal. Without that leg break, my word, that guy was a hell of a striker. When I first remember seeing him play, I thought, this guy's good. This guy's something special.
By you, kid?
In terms of what? What's the question?
Okay, let's just say the one player in your club that when they made their debut, they made their debut, just made an instant impact, bang. That one player you could never forget.
On a debut,
yeah, whether it be a Champs, FA Cup, Premier League.
Man says Sesko.
It's a random one. Hernan Crespo made an instant impact on his debut against Wigan. He scored
Okay.
like a banger from like outside the box to win the game 1-0.
Okay, fairs.
But he
fairs,
never
fairs.
had the greatest of seasons after that. But that was a debut. Like more time. Our players took a while before they kind of got into their thing.
Mm.
Like
I
even
feel like-
Drogba at the start wasn't all that. It took
True.
him time.
For me, I feel like fairs. I feel like in the early '90s, I wasn't really as locked in as I should be, but from the '90s going into 2000 and onwards, I was locked the fuck in, and I'll have to say one player that made a massive impact for me is Waza, and a game that made a massive impact for me is debut, the hat trick, Champions League hat trick. I will never forget that. The man went up to Ryan Giggs and told him, "No, I'm taking the free kick." He's like, Ryan Giggs said, "No." I said, "Nope." He said, "Nope, I'm taking the free kick." Took the free kick, got the hat trick, and I'm like, "Yo, yep, yes, that was that was."
What about other players for other clubs, Rasta? Who would you say is the one when you've seen them like one of their first seasons? You just gone, "Oh my word, this guy."
Ronaldinho for Barcelona. Ronaldinho. Listen. As much as I love Madrid, Ronaldinho. Listen, listen, Vidge. The standing ovation
At Madrid.
at Madrid. The standing ovation.
Didn't he score 2 in that game?
Yes. The standing ovation. Let's be real here. Standing ovation
When you get Madrid fans applauding you in the Bernabeu.
in the Bernabeu says a lot.
You've done something special.
Okay.
No, they weren't even mad. They were just applauding, and they were just like, "Wow." And yeah, I agree. I was actually going to say CR7 at your club. I remember the first season at your team. I was just like, I hate this guy already.
You know he was supposed to sign for you, lads. He was supposed to sign for you guys.
Why Wenger didn't go for him in the end?
Yeah, Wenger said he was a fraction of a second too late. But for me,
he was special. Bergkamp was just unreal.
but Vidge,
I wish I could have seen his debut.
Vidge, I respect Bergkamp as a United fan. I respect Bergkamp. I think I said it on stream a million times. Even when we talk backstage, the goal against fucking Newcastle. That goal against fucking Newcastle, bruv. If I could just only rewatch that forever and ever and ever and ever, that's one goal. I say that, brother.
So much more special. The pass to him is actually mishit.
The pass was missed.
That actually helps him to do what he does. The pass to him, if you go and watch it, it's bobbling, and that actually helps him to do what he did.
Because I want. Sorry, not to cut you off.
Break that goal down. Have you actually seen Bergkamp break that?
Yeah,
goal
I actually watched an interview recently with him talking about breaking the
said,
goal down.
He said because of the way the pass was played, that was the only way he saw in his mind getting to where he wanted to go. And that has been officially voted the best goal in history in the Premier League, because that was just that was like art. That was just the most amazing goal you could watch.
Yeah,
that was football Arsenal used to play.
Yeah, bruv. And I tell people, bruv, I watched some of the best football in my lifetime ever.
So let me ask you guys a question. Yeah, what's one game for your clubs that you'll always remember? That will always stick with you.
The one I just told you. The one I just told you.
First.
That one I just told you, bro. I can never forget about it, bro. You see when we signed Wayne Rooney, and I saw what he was doing at Everton, and when we got this guy, and he came because he had a lot to prove, because he was coming from Scousland, the blue side of Scousland, and he came to United and did it, bruv. Let me tell you something. Wayne Rooney could play anywhere, blood, anywhere, bruv. Yeah.
You know what's mad? He never scored more than 25 league. I don't think he hit 25 league goals in one season in the Premier.
No. No, he
But you
didn't.
know, for me, Prophet, it's the Invincible season, North London derby. Thierry
Yes.
Henry picking up the ball outside our box and just running through them and scoring with his weaker foot.
Bro,
Yes.
listen,
That
that knee
goal,
slide. Isn't it the same match what he did with the knee slide?
that's where the statue comes from. That's not to Todd Nighttime, kid. That goal, at the moment it bounced in front of him and it hit his foot and he started running. I just remember seeing on the TV, the whole crowd just stood and we just knew something special was going to happen.
Mm.
Henry's running at full speed and the top and defence are all over the place. We're like, yeah. What's he going to do? And then, oh my word, what a goal.
Mm.
What about you, King?
This is not an obvious one. 1-0 against United. Good Johnson. I think it was the first game of the season in the 04-05 season, if I remember correctly. That was the start of the Roman era.
Mm. Yo, and to be fair, in the Premier League, in the fucking Premier League, as much as people hate Abramovich, I wish I had an owner like that guy. He didn't care if you don't win. F you. I'm gonna get somebody that's gonna help me win. The man won 15 trophies. No, yeah, 15 trophies, King. 15
Yeah.
and
more than
sacked.
that.
No, 20 trophies and sacked 15 managers. Sorry, that's one owner. Man, he went to and poached one of United scouts. He said, "What? No, I need you. Whatever money you want." Went and got him. Bro. The Obi Mikel, I till this day, I'm still mad about that shit. The Obi Mikel, fucking guy, bro. Yeah, fucking guy, bro.
Guys, I gotta go. Thank you for having
Big
me.
up, King, bro.
All right, King, big up,
Big up
man.
to
Big up,
everyone.
bro. Big
Peace
up.
and love.
Peace and love.
Big
Yeah.
up.
Big up to the fellowship, and I'm out.
Big up. Yeah. Big up.
Big up, boss.
Yeah.
Dansham 7-2 against Liverpool. 1-0 against Bayern this year. That was like, okay, fair enough.
Fair enough.
Fairs, man. Fairs.
Wait, 7-2 against Liverpool? Who was that?
So that was a lockdown season. It's funny because that result happened the same day United lost 6-1 to Spurs. So
Who beat 7-2?
no, they beat us 7-2.
Oh,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Got like 12 minutes left on lunch, but it's all good.
Fair enough, twisted fate.
Fair enough.
He was
Take care, King. Yeah.
talking about one of the best in history.
Mhm.
100%, man. 100%.
Mhm.
I'd probably go with if I had to pick one, I'd probably say the Barcelona game. The 4-0.
That was
Yeah.
something else at Anfield.
Mhm.
So you didn't see the Olympiacos game when you guys won it in 05.
I missed that one.
Oh,
Yeah.
you need to go and
I've
watch
seen
that.
the highlights. I've seen the highlights.
You had to win by a certain amount of goals to go through to the knockouts, and Gerrard steps up with that absolute screamer of a volley.
Mhm.
I still remember. I can hear Andy Gray in my head. Like the commentary from it. My old man was a Liverpool fan. Oh, bless him. He was dancing around the living room. I mean, what a goal. Like, he was straight up out of his chair.
Mm.
Fair enough, Dancho. Fair enough.
Nothing for me will beat seeing a World Cup, though. I mean, I've seen 3 World Cups. I mean, I know that's a different sport, but that truly is a special moment.
Fairs, man. I hear you on that. Did you you said you watched the City game, didn't you, Vidge? How did that one go?
That was good. Well, defensively from City, they look like they're actually a lot more solid. Guay's added the quality they needed because I've been saying Kushinoff, he's terrible. I don't think much of that guy. He is a liability. Maybe he could be better, but he needs a lot of coaching. That guy, he's terrible. And Gray seems to be basically what they needed. Because obviously with Donnarumma now Gray in there, that they're ready to go for the title this season, and Semenya's cooking as well.
Fairs.
That's fair.
You
No,
know,
I
I
didn't
don't
watch the
really,
City game, but they're right behind you, man. They're right behind you there. So
I saw like the last 15 minutes of it. I didn't really see much of it.
No, I didn't watch the City game at all.
I expected them to win. To be fair, so I just left. You
So
know.
did I. And I
Yeah.
will say they were under a hell of a lot of pressure for those final 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm. There's one. There's.
Title race on, man. Title race. It's all interesting at the moment. Title race, top 5 race, relegation, but also see how
Yep.
it goes. See how
Even
it
though
goes.
it's a terrible season, there is some interesting things going on in different parts of the table.
There is 100%. There is
Mm.
100%. 100%. But yeah, I think
Yeah, man.
we've discussed everything really.
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So any you guys wanna shout your channels out before we wrap up?
Vigilante Gaming. I'll be carrying on with Resident Evil shortly.
Rasta stocks. I mean, I do watch alongs when I can, and I'll post like short match reactions, and every Thursday, I do from the stands pod with the Mandem. But yeah, man, what's up?
Big up, man. Obviously, with Liverpool profit here. A match preview coming out for the Wolves game tomorrow. We've got a live scheduled as well for the West Ham game, talking a bit about that and talking a bit about the Wolves one as well. So, yeah, man, let's do a world call before we head off. Big up Twisted Fate in late, but nonetheless appeared. So, big up you. Big up Danchum. Big up Michael. Big up Joshy J. Big up AJ, legendary AJ. Big up to Gavin.
Mm.
Big up to Zia for the raid. Zia talks for the raid. Big up. Make sure you sub to Zia.
Mhm.
What was in here? Big up to Adam Partridge.
Big up.
Big up to Adam 2026. Big up to Nighttime Kid. Big up to Kid 1098. Who else was in here? Big up to Guna SC. Big up to Brian. Big up to the Indian Scouser. Make sure you sub to Indian Scouser as well. Big up. Big up to Andre. And is there anyone else in? Have I missed anyone? No, that is everyone. So, yeah, everyone who joined, we appreciate you locking in. Haaland was injured from doing a Sidemen video. I haven't seen that. Twisted Fate. Haven't seen that one.
One more thing. People watching and playback, hit that replay and sub to Zia. One of his links is pinned.
100% people. 100%. 100%. Make sure you sub all 3 of Zia's channels as well. He's got 3 channels, so make sure you sub.
They are in the chat, but I can't pin them all. But I'll pin one of them.
Okay. Make sure you sub, people. Make sure you sub for sure. But yeah, another great show. Big up to everyone. We are the Fellowship of the Realist, and we are out.
Big up.
Peace.
Big up. Peace.
Big up.
Big up.